Bonjour tout le monde, this is Maripier. Welcome to Part of My French. Today I will show you how to switch from your daytime makeup to your nighttime as of what to wear on your face. So right now what I have on is pretty simple. It's some BB cream, a little bit of blush, and a tiny bit of foundation, and I hit those little spots on my forehead. And now I will bronze the shit out of my face and make myself look more glamorous a little bit, if that is possible. So I will start with bronzer, and I'll go just under my cheekbone to kind of make it, I don't know what I was gonna say, to define it a little bit. Yeah, that's what I meant. And you want to blend it so you don't look like a 4-year-old did your makeup. I'll do my jawline. I like using a smaller brush for that, just because it gives better definition. Chin. And then I'll do here, close to my hair. And this is usually a makeup that I would wear at night, so the light is different. So you can put a little more. Alright. This, and then I will blend everything else with just like more bronzing, but not as dark. And don't forget the neck. Super important. Because if you go a little darker than what your skin is, you might look really bad. Alright. Then for the cheeks, I would use pink with a little bit of raspberry in it, just because I like that shade. But depending on what you're wearing, you can actually play with it. You could go for like a coal or something with a little more orange in it. Maybe not orange because that could be weird. Not judging though. And then sometimes I like to add a little bit of cream too, just on the cheek, to make it a little more natural and not as powdery. What's next? This. Highlights. Favorite part of the day. Oh, actually, you know what? I'm gonna add a little more concealer under my eyes, because nobody wants to look tired. And make sure, I don't know how your eyes are, but I have those lines under, and sometimes it kind of gets stuck in it. So make sure you blend it perfectly and bring it up on the side. Then I'll put a little bit of what's the name of this? Primer. Yeah, eye primer for when I put my eyeshadow. It will just make it stay and not move through the night, and if it's hot, it won't slide. There you go. Then, lighting. This gives such a good glow to your skin. So I use a sponge to do it. You could also use your finger, but I kind of like this one, and I wet it before. So here, here, and I do a little bit on top. And my chin, upper lip, your nose. If I was just me, I would put it all over my face, but maybe people would judge me. Not that I care though. What else? Oh, eyebrows. How could I forget? It's like the best thing. So you want your eyebrows to look furnished and thick. I use a dark blonde. Even though I'm a brunette, because I don't want it to look too overdone. And I know that like it's the big thing right now to make them look very perfect with the concealer under. For some people it works. On me, I kind of look like a drag queen, so I try and keep it a little more natural, so you can still see the difference, but it's not too much. I stopped doing my eyebrows a couple years ago. I just don't do anything with them. I just let them live can be free. People ask me very often, what do you do with your eyebrows? The answer is nothing. They're like their own identity. And it's very important to brush it after, so we don't see the pencil. And you can add a little bit of gel after, but not too much. That's why I take just to brush it like this. So that would be it for the face. Nighttime look. This is now the time of the French lesson, and on a previous video I taught you how to say "ha babe" in French, which was belle pitoune. This is kind of like the sassy way of saying "hot babe." So if you scream that at a girl in the street, she might come back with "shut up." So the French way of saying "shut up" is "ta gueule." Don't say that to your godmother, mother-in-law, or something. Like, she could get pissed, or yeah. But I like it. I hope you enjoyed it. Bye, à la prochaine. That's a good fiber up. That's a good fiber up. Wait.